Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you one thing. Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you
I'm not allowed to object. I'm my own counsel now. I'm allowed to object, ain't I? It's only 3 years.
When I'm talking, you do not talk over me. Do you understand that? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to end very quickly and very badly for you if you do.
It's 3 years. I don't need
Mr. Jones, I don't care what you want with regard to that. I'm following procedure, and this is what we're going to do.
All right, everyone. Today we've got a real character to show you. This sovereign citizen honestly believes that the law is optional. This guy is extremely arrogant, overly confident, and flat out irritating. On top of everything else, he's now facing an additional 3 years in prison for assaulting a correctional officer while already incarcerated. To be clear, he is currently serving time for an armed robbery charge and was sentenced to 4 years for that crime. Yeah, this guy is something else, and definitely not in a good way. I want to know what you all think about him. Do you believe he's mentally unstable, or does he genuinely have no understanding of what's happening here? Let's jump right into this very intense courtroom hearing.
Your Honor, my client has indicated to me that he might want to represent himself in this matter. I just wanted to bring it to the court's attention to have the court address that issue.
All right, Mr. Jones, why don't you tell me what's going on?
I just want to represent myself. I feel like nobody's going to fight for me like I'm going to fight for myself. I've been through voir dire, I've been through jury trials, I've done all this before.
Did you go to law school?
No, I did not, sir.
So do you know all of the rules of evidence and the rules of criminal procedure?
I don't think I really need it with this case.
Yes, you do. You absolutely need them, because every time something happens, Mr. Arnold here has been a practicing trial attorney with the prosecutor's office in Hamilton County and Warren County for how long, Mr. Arnold?
Well, if you add in military time, almost 46 years.
46 years. He's a skilled trial attorney. He knows the rules of evidence and he knows the rules of procedure. You can roll your eyes at me all you want.
I don't really care about none of that.
But here's the problem. I'm required by my canons that I hold you to the same standard that I hold Mr. Arnold, even though you have no formal training or education in the law.
All right.
I'm sorry?
It will be all right.
It won't be all right. I'm telling you,
That's
you
3
won't.
Years, man, it ain't no time, bro. I got 10 in, 4 left to do. I do not care at all, even a little bit. It's 3 years. It's cut and dry. What happened happened. I didn't start this. Let the jury decide. I don't care about none of that, bro. None of the stuff you talking about right now make any sense to me. Do I care about it at all, even a little bit, man? It's 3 extra years max.
So what are you telling me?
I'm telling you, I can represent myself. I can handle it. It's not that serious.
Ms. Martin is a skilled trial attorney.
That's cool. I might be a skilled trial attorney too. Sometimes you got to try stuff in life, and you never know how good you might be at that.
You ever picked a jury before?
I have. I've been through mass of those. I've been through at least 7 different ones of those. Some of them didn't go all the way through. People got sick and stuff like that. I had to do it all over again.
You realize that if you do this, you cannot use ineffective assistance of counsel as a grounds for an appeal. It's not a basis for an appeal. You'll be representing yourself. You'll be held to the exact same standards that I hold Mr. Arnold to, and it would be a huge mistake.
All right.
I'm
That's
sorry.
Cool.
It's not cool. It's you're making a huge mistake.
I mean, I made a whole bunch of them. I'm sitting in prison right now for something I ain't do, so I make a lot of mistakes. You can't live life with regret, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I guess you have to do what you have to do, right? Even if that means adding another 3 years to your prison sentence when there's actually an option to get it reduced. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? This guy is already doing time for an aggravated robbery charge. And if he gets convicted after a jury trial on this new case, he's looking at a total of 13 years behind bars. 13 years. He keeps repeating 3 years, 3 years, but he's completely ignoring the fact that it adds up to 13 in total. What exactly is this guy's plan? At this point, it almost seems like he's trying to collect prison time for fun, because that's honestly what it looks like. There's no escaping the math here. If the jury finds him guilty, that's the sentence he's facing. And judging by his behavior in court, there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be convicted. Let me know what you think, and let's get back into it.
Well, I'm inclined to decline that request. We are here on the day of jury trial. The jury is waiting for me to bring them down. I'm inclined to allow Ms. Martin to proceed representing you.
I don't want Ms. Martin representing me. I want to represent myself. I don't need somebody that's going to lay down and work with the prosecution. I'm going to do what I got to do.
Ms. Martin does not.
I mean, that's cool. Your opinion is irrelevant in this matter. Your opinion is not helping her none. You work with the prosecution. You ain't here for me.
You are incorrect. I do not work with the prosecution. I do not work with the defense counsel. Actually, one of my functions here is to make sure that your constitutional rights are protected, which is
We'll
what
see
I'm
that,
doing
but that
right
will be
now.
tested.
I'm sorry?
That will be tested. We will see about that.
The other problem is, obviously you have a right to remain silent with you asking questions, and you're making a huge mistake.
Just add it to the list. It's a whole bunch of them. It's a long list.
Has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything in order to get you to waive your right to counsel?
No. Just want to represent myself. I can't go any worse than it might be about to go. It's only 3 years, man. It's only 3 years. I got that.
And as long as you understand that in asking questions and picking the jury and everything that you do, here's the other problem. Here's the other problem. Is he in shackles?
Yes.
Okay, there's the other problem. Because you are in custody, you have shackles on. You want the jury to see you in shackles?
That's grounds for an appeal by itself. I realize that part. You're not supposed to let the jury see me in shackles, so I mean that's kind of like a tipsy-turvy type of thing right there. Know a little bit more than most. Ain't all the way simple, close to it, but a little bit more than most.
Your Honor, if you're going to entertain this, I think you need a written waiver, A, and a much more detailed, the 12th District, and I can't remember the name of the case, a few years ago, came out with a much more detailed.
All right, we'll go through it. Hang on. All right, Mr. Jones, you've been handed a waiver of right to counsel. You understand that you have the absolute constitutional right to be represented by an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you are not being charged for Ms. Martin's services, that you have the right to have an attorney appointed to you free of charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand the charge against you is a felony of the 3rd degree assault because of your status, the status of the alleged victim, and the location of the incident being in the Department of Corrections, that the maximum penalty is 36 months in prison.
Correct.
All right. Are you aware of any possible defenses to this charge or this allegation?
Meaning what?
I'm just asking the question.
Are
Are you aware of any? Are you aware of any?
I don't understand the question you're asking, sir.
Well, you're going to represent yourself and put on a defense, I assume,
Correct.
at least by way of cross-examining the witnesses presented by the state.
Right.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand that there may be possible defenses that you could raise in your cross-examination of the state's witnesses or in presentation of witnesses on your own behalf. You understand
Correct.
that?
Like impeaching a witness.
Sir, I'm not going to explain every single thing to you. That's why I'm trying to encourage you to go with counsel here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
This guy seriously doesn't understand the situation at all. Not even a little bit. I honestly believe that if he were facing 10 years, his reaction would still be something like, "It's only 10 years. Like, dude, do you realize you only get one life? 3 years is a massive portion of your life. And he's acting as if it's nothing. Am I the one overreacting here, or is 3 years actually a long time? Because if you really think about it, going back 3 years feels like a lifetime ago. You barely even remember everything from back then. At least that's how it feels to me. It's honestly disturbing to see how some people take the law so lightly, especially when you're dealing with someone like this who walks into a gas station with a weapon and threatens everyone inside. What makes him think that's acceptable behavior? Is this guy mentally ill or something? Because this is absolutely not normal behavior. If you're offered legal counsel, you might want to actually listen to them for once. Let me know what you all think in the comments, and let's jump back in.
There may be possible mitigating circumstances. Do you understand that?
Huh? No, I don't.
You don't know what mitigating circumstances are? Again, that's another reason why you need to have
3
this.
years, man. That's
I'm sorry?
3 years. That's nothing.
Let me ask you. Let me tell you something. If, when I'm talking, you do not talk over me. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to misbehave in my courtroom. You're not going to misbehave in front of this jury, because I'm going to tell you right now it's going to end very quickly and very badly for you if you do.
It's 3 years.
Well, you're the one that's elected to go with the jury trial, so you keep on saying it's only 3 years. That's fine. All right.
You try to give me 2 of it anyways. Might as well go to trial.
Okay. You understand, and I've told you several times now, if you represent, you will be detrimental, it will be detrimental to your case. You understand that?
I don't know if I believe that. That's your opinion.
It is my opinion, and I'm strongly advising you against it. But you understand that in my opinion, if you represent yourself, it will be detrimental to your case.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Okay? But you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you understand that if you represent yourself, you're going to be held to the same standards as any other defense attorney and the same standards as I'm going to hold Mr. Arnold. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever represented yourself before in any criminal prosecution?
No, sir.
And you wish to go forward today without the assistance of an attorney?
Can I get a few minutes? I use the bathroom anyways.
Few minutes for what?
To use the bathroom, think about it, make sure this is what I want to do.
Take him to the bathroom.
At this point, this whole situation almost feels staged. How does someone even come up with this kind of nonsense? There's no way he actually believes what he's saying. After everything that's happened, now he suddenly wants time to think things over? Come on. He was completely set on representing himself earlier, and now all of a sudden he needs more time to consider it. It really feels like he's just trying to stall. I could be wrong, but what do you guys think? Do you believe he's genuinely reconsidering his decision, or is he just trying to delay things and buy himself more time? If I were the judge, I'd definitely be thinking that this guy is looking for some kind of escape from the situation, maybe even try to run out of the courthouse. This is the same guy who robbed a gas station, got 10 years for it, and now claims he doesn't care about 3 more years. This guy truly doesn't seem to care about anything. All kinds of red flags are popping up right now. I honestly have no idea what's going through his head, but he's clearly unpredictable, and law enforcement needs to be careful. Let's get back into it.
Can I say something real quick, Your Honor? I didn't get that opportunity to use the bathroom. Your officer wouldn't allow me to come out the cuffs. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I don't want to be rude or crude. Like, I know I got off to a bad start with you, sir, and that's not what my intentions were. I'm just kind of obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not in charge of security here, Mr. Jones. The
So
deputies and the transport officers are in charge of your
So
security of this.
how I'm supposed to use the bathroom in
Sir?
cuffs? How I'm supposed to be able to wipe myself in cuffs?
All right.
The officer refused to move the cuffs when I was locked in the cell. I'm just trying to use the bathroom. I need to use the bathroom before we get started, sir.
Rhodes,
Yes, sir.
what's the issue with him?
I was never asked to remove the cuffs.
She was, man. You know I had to use the bathroom. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I need the cuffs
All
out.
right,
So
let's
wipe.
get through this and we'll talk about your bathroom after that. All right. I advise you that you're charged with an assault of a corrections officer as an inmate at the correctional facility. Maximum penalty, as we've said, is 36 months in prison. After closing arguments, I will give the jury the instructions of law. Now, the issues that present themselves with regard to you representing yourself, obviously, is a logistics issue. Since you are incarcerated, the shackles on your legs will remain. The court is going to make a finding, and again, if you want to have a hearing on this, Mr. Arnold.
Your Honor, I just asked the court to take note that he's previously been convicted of assault on a corrections officer and is an inmate incarcerated for offenses of violence.
So I'm going to make a finding that you pose a security risk to this courtroom. So the shackles on your legs are going to remain there. Now I'm going to accommodate you in that both the state and you will do your opening, your voir dire, your opening, the questioning of witnesses, and your closing arguments from counsel table. Now you can stand up at that table without your legs being seen, because there's for the record, there's a skirt, or the bench itself in front of you hides your feet. No one can see your legs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I've already told you that in the court's opinion, representing yourself is probably going to hurt your case, right? You understand, and I've said to you already that the state of Ohio is represented by a competent, experienced trial attorney, and that you will be held to the same standard as Mr. Arnold. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. The rules of evidence and rules of procedure, even if you don't know them, will apply to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I cannot assist you at all during the course of the trial.
Yes, sir.
You want to again understand that this is not a license for you to abuse the dignity of this court.
Yes, sir.
There will be no appeal for ineffective assistance of counsel.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Again, how old are you?
38.
How far did you go in school?
Dropped out.
I'm not going to lie. I genuinely expected him to say no when asked if he could read and write. The way he's acting makes him look like a complete idiot, so it honestly wouldn't have surprised me. Do any of you feel even a little bit bad for him? Maybe he had a rough upbringing or a difficult childhood that messed him up mentally. But even with that in mind, there's still no excuse for behaving like this in a courtroom. No matter how bad your background is, you should at least know better than to act like this in front of a judge. This guy isn't even a typical sovereign citizen. He might actually be worse. He's one of the rudest defendants we've ever featured on this channel. And on top of that, he's clearly not very intelligent. This is not the moment to be messing around. He's standing in front of a judge facing 3 additional years in prison. Let me know what you think. Does this guy deserve any sympathy at all? Or is he completely responsible for digging his own grave? Because honestly, if he catches another charge in prison, I wouldn't be surprised if he just shrugs it off and says, "Oh well, it's only another 5 years." Let's dive back in and see how this ends.
Are you on any type of medications or drugs?
No, sir.
Do you have any prior experience in representing yourself?
Not representing myself. I've always had good dialogue with my attorneys.
Okay. Do you have any prior experience, your prior experience in the legal system?
Just being charged with stuff.
Okay. You don't have any formal training in the law?
No, sir.
And you have no mental deficiency or conditions that would interfere with you understanding what's going on here today?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Debatable, though.
Now tell me once again, is it your intentions, is it your desire that you want to proceed in this trial representing yourself?
I'm pretty sure.
No, you got to be certain.
I mean,
Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this, Mr. Jones? Let's allow Ms. Martin to represent you, and if something happens and you can change your mind later. It's easier to go that way than to go the other way. You can't have it both ways.
Please?
What's that?
Can I use the bathroom, please? I really gotta go, sir. I just need to use the bathroom. I'll be a lot more focused and stuff. I really gotta use the bathroom.
All right, Rhodes, take him to the bathroom. I'm not going to go over this with you again.
That's
You have this
fine.
one last opportunity.
I understand, sir.
All right. Take him, let's go off the record. All right, we are back on the record in the state of Ohio versus Aaron Jones. Mr. Jones, you've had your second trip to the bathroom now. I take it everything went better?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, you have in front of you a form called waiver of counsel. I've gone over with you all of the elements of granting that waiver. Do you still wish to proceed as your own counsel?
I need to get some counsel. I need real counsel. I talked to my family. They was talking about hiring a lawyer. I thought it was a little more cut and dry. I had a little more confidence in Ms. Martin than that. And just at this point in time, I'd rather just wait on my family to get a lawyer for me.
But that's not going to happen. This case is proceeding to trial today.
Well, I'll represent myself then.
You want Ms. Martin
No,
to...
I don't want her near me, around me, or nothing. She can leave.
All right, sign the form in front of you.
What's the date?
Today's the 18th. All right, Ms. Martin, you'll stay behind Mr. Jones as standby counsel. Mr. Jones, you have, that's your signature, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you read this document?
No, not really. Why is Miss Martin here?
Because I'm making her a standby counsel in case there's an issue. She'll be in the back of the courtroom.
I don't need no
Mr.
help.
Jones, I don't care what you want with regard to that. I'm following procedure, and this is what we're going to do. Read the form, please.
The whole reason,
Mr. Jones, read.
Of representing myself was because I didn't trust the lady. That was
Okay,
the whole purpose of
she's
that.
not.
But she's still here and attached to my case. That's the
She's
whole
removing
purpose of
herself.
removing her was for that. Was for me to be able to represent myself.
You will be. Sign the form.
This
Read
form
it.
was already signed. You
All right,
already seen my
read.
signature. You already
I'm
asked
sorry, I
me my signature.
misspoke.
You see my signature was on that shit. You already seen it was there. What are you talking about?
I seriously cannot believe the way this guy is speaking to the judge. He truly does not care at all, not even slightly. The craziest part of this whole situation is that this scrawny little white guy is trying to act tough in front of a judge. Come on, man. Who do you think you're fooling? The judge definitely isn't buying it, and neither are we. Let's be honest here. This guy is already someone's boyfriend in prison. That might actually explain why he's so relaxed about staying locked up longer. I think I've cracked the code, guys. He probably already has a full-on relationship waiting for him back there. At this point, I don't know if he's delusional or just completely disconnected from reality, but it kind of adds up. He's a small guy trying to act tough, and he doesn't care about another 3 years. I'm just saying, maybe he's got a boyfriend. Who knows? I'm not judging, but it would explain a lot. Let me know what you think, and let's jump back in.
Mr. Jones, read the form. You said
I
you
already
didn't read
signed it, man. It's cool. Go ahead.
Read the form. Are you able to read and write?
Sometimes. Depends on how many pictures are on.
You done?
I ain't read it. I
get
already
the form.
signed it. We already went over it. It's cool.
All right, the court will make a finding then, sir, that you've made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver of your right to counsel, and the court will accept that. Ms. Martin will stay in the courtroom as standby counsel. Other than that, are we ready
to
to...
Ms. Martin to stand by
Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you one... Mr. Jones, I'm going to tell you
I'm not
what...
allowed to object. I'm my own counsel now. I'm allowed to object, ain't I?
Then you say the word objection.
I did. I said I object.
What are you objecting to?
I'm objecting to Ms. Martin stand by as counsel. I'm representing myself. I'm objecting to having her here. I don't trust her. So that's the whole reason of me releasing her was to represent myself because I didn't feel confident with her abilities, nor did I feel confident enough with her not working with the prosecution in order to help lay down and obtain a conviction. My removing of her wasn't based on...
Stop. Your objection is overruled. Ms. Martin will stay in the courtroom as acting counsel. Standby counsel, sorry. All right, are we ready to bring the jury down?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, bring them down.
We didn't end up getting the final jury trial footage because, no surprise, you're not allowed to record that. However, according to official records, this guy did in fact represent himself and ended up receiving the full 3-year sentence he seemed so eager to get. And just to clarify, that sentence was ordered to run consecutively, not concurrently. My guess is that he thought it would run alongside his original 4-year sentence. Unfortunately for him, that's not how it worked. Now, he's looking at a total of 7 years behind bars. Honestly, it's wild how confident he was throughout the entire process, only to end up making his situation even worse. Do you think he's realized yet that he just added a whole new chapter to his prison sentence? Or maybe he's completely fine with it. Who knows? Maybe he's already planning his next move. Or maybe he's just counting down the days until he's reunited with his prison husband. A true love story for the ages, right? On a serious note, though, this guy is unforgettable in the strangest way possible. Let me know what you thought about this court hearing in the comments. Tell me what you think was going through his head, because honestly, I don't speak idiot, so I can't tell. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Take care, everyone.